Initiating startup sequence.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You are now plugged in.
Hey guys, and thank you for tuning in to episode 184 of the Plug and Play podcast. I'm your host, Zach, and alongside me as always is Tim.
I remember my name.
Yeah.
Welcome, minions.
So Tim, for our first half tasty treat, this is coming to us from Real Ale Brewing.
None of that fake shit.
None of that fake shit out of Blanco, Texas. It is the Three Lions Imperial IPA.
Okay, Imperial IPA, nice.
Three Lions is another one of our celebrated brewers cuts that has made the transition to year-round status. Our Imperial IPA dons a helm of copper color with a subtle toffee notes, but this ale is all about the hops. Its pronounced hop characters are provided by two large dry hop additions of Simcoe and Armelio.
About those hops.
No
No malts.
No mouth. Hop flavors, aromas, coupled with clean dry finish makes this a
You said clean, dry fish?
Yep, flavor.
Okay, I thought you said fish, and I don't want fish.
I said finish.
Okay, good.
Finish.
No fish in my beer, please.
No finish. No fish in your finish.
No finish fish in my beer, please.
Yeah, well, Swedish fish would be okay.
No fish better finish in my beer.
What about your Swedish fish? Swedish fish are good. They're delicious.
Not in my beer.
They're like
I
candies.
saw some bastard want to make Peep's beer, and I
saw that. That was disgusting.
I wanted to reach the internet and strangle him. Anyway.
So it's a deceptively drinkable ale, now available in a bomber. There's enough to share with your pride. So that's what we have. It's 8.0% ABV, 75 IBUs, and did I mention it is paired very well with Indian curries and blue cheese?
Okay.
And it's only available in the great state of Texas.
So do we have some curry?
No, but you missed the part where I said it's only available in Texas. Tim, where are we?
We're not in Texas.
We're not in Texas anymore, Tim.
We also don't have any curry. Somewhere Q is screaming in agony.
Q,
like
if he had curry with us, he would drop curry inside the
we
beer.
have a beer that pairs with curry, and we don't have curry.
That's pretty fucking funny, actually.
It's
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, we're letting him down so hard right now.
This is awesome.
All right,
cheers to letting him down.
Here's to you, Q.
You know what would ruin this? Curry.
I was going to say some Peeps, but okay. That's not as hoppy as I was expecting after that description.
No, definitely not.
There's like almost at the end there. There's like a little fruit explosion. Not just like a normal citrus, but like it's interesting. I can't quite describe it. It's yummy.
It's very good. But it is available only in Texas. So
so you're not Texas, screw you.
Yep, exactly. And don't ask for us for any. So
nope. We're gonna drink it all.
Yep, exactly. Tim, what have you been up to?
So I went to my son's audition since my new schedule allows me to do that. So that was cool. I got to see my son audition for a play, and he got up there and he performed really no problem. If it's the next thing, fast forward about 54 seconds.
Okay.
So yeah, he I was very proud of him getting in front of a whole bunch of people, and
this is coming from the kid that when I first met you would only say like 2 words to me and then run away shy as shit.
Right. Something about him on the stage, like he unlocks and unfolds, and he picked a very challenging song, probably not in his range, and that probably is what hurt him, and it's probably part of the reason why he didn't get picked for a role this time.
Was he going for, like, do they audition for a specific role? Or...
No, they let you pick whatever song you want, but you want to pick something that shows off your range and your capabilities so that they want to pick you for the role. So he didn't get...
But do you audition for a specific role, I guess?
No, you did not.
Okay, so you audition for in general, and they assign the roles?
Well, then there's callbacks. After they see everybody, they, cut about half right there.
Okay.
They have callbacks, and then they have sort of some people in mind for certain roles, and then that's when they start narrowing it down. But he didn't make it to that stage this time.
Damn, okay.
So we're actually thinking of maybe getting a voice coach for him because, he is passionate about this, and he's it's really good for his self-confidence, and it's something he loves. And he could at least use a little boost in the vocal department because that's something you have to train for.
Like a musical voice coach?
Uh-huh.
You should probably talk to my wife before you guys do that. She might have suggestions.
We have a pretty good suggestion already.
Okay.
Someone he's familiar with. So
okay, cool.
But thanks. So that was cool that I was able to see that. Normally in my
own...
What?
I know who could teach him.
What?
Dale.
No. Dale's learning himself.
Exactly.
No, I want a professional, not someone who's just learned. No offense to Dale. Like,
God damn it, Tim.
no. Besides, Dale's busy. All right, the other thing I did for fun was last night. We got to see Hamilton, and even if you are not into Broadway shows, you've probably heard of Hamilton. It's huge right now.
Yeah, he was like a president or something.
He was not a president. He was a founding father.
That's right. He was a founding father. He got fucked for being president. They're like, "Yep, you're good enough to found this country, but not good enough to run
He
it."
kind of did. Like, the last life of his life kind of sucked. But what was cool about this play...
Is
it
he
was
the one who died sticking a piece of wood up his dick?
No.
Okay, one
Not
of
at
our
all.
founding fathers did die because of that.
Not Hamilton.
Okay,
Not even remotely.
okay.
Okay, he's most famous for actually dying in a duel with Aaron Burr. And Aaron Burr is
Fucking Aaron Burr.
I mean, Aaron Burr did get kind of painted as a bad guy in history because of that. So, he was also, you might have heard of the Federalist Papers, maybe?
Nope.
Okay. He wrote a lot of those. So, what's cool about this play is the choreography, of course, is cool, like a lot of Broadway pros, but the songs are all like almost raps, like Eminem influenced raps. Like
Weird.
the cadence is very much like Eminem. So I looked through a lot of cast recordings online, and none of them quite matched the energy of the performance I heard last night.
Okay.
But I still want to play this 30 seconds to a minute of this is George Washington being introduced.
Rise up, understand it's the only way to rise up, rise up. Here he comes. Here comes the general.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here comes the general.
the moment you've been waiting for.
Here comes the general.
The pride of Mount Vernon.
Here comes the general.
He's the general slave singing
We
to
are
him?
outgunned, outmanned,
It's like soldiers from the Continental Army.
outnumbered,
Okay.
outflanked. We gotta make an all-out
Hamilton was
stand.
very much
Hey, yo,
for
I'm
freeing
gonna
slaves, by
need
the
a
way.
right hand.
Was he really?
Check it. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general. The
pretty sure they didn't talk this way back then. I'm pretty sure.
Half the cast was African-American.
Nice.
It's very- it's
The
cool.
elephant is
Nice.
in the room. The truth is in your face when you hear the British cannons go boom. Any hope of success
All right,
is
that's probably
fleeting. How can I
enough.
keep
That's enough, definitely, to get us a copyright strike if we put it on YouTube.
Oh, it goes up on YouTube.
Okay, that's fine. So, like I said, the energy wasn't quite in that clip like I was at the live performance, unfortunately.
Okay.
And there was maybe that's not the best example of what I mean of like the cadence sounding like Eminem. When Hamilton himself is like talking about himself and stuff, he definitely flows into that dun dun dun. Like,
Weird.
it's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Very high energy. Like, I would recommend this to you, and I wouldn't recommend many of the plays that I've seen to you.
I've
Just
seen
because-
a lot of weird ass plays.
Yeah, but I think you would actually enjoy this. I think it's like universal enough that like you'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, this is cool. When you leave the theater, like wanting to look into the historical events surrounding it,
Yeah.
like,
You know
oh,
it's good.
yeah, you want to know more about his widow and what she did after he died. You want to know more about the Federalist Papers.
So
and
what did she do?
she did a bunch of stuff. She lived 50 years after him. Made
Holy
an
shit.
Yeah, she tried to get the slaves freed. She started an orphanage, a bunch of stuff.
Wow.
But yeah, it when something like that makes you more interested in the events around it, that's in my mind a win. And like just imagining like young people seeing this and like wanting to learn more about our founding fathers and the whole process of, because it shows like the whole messy thing from the revolution to how messy our Congress was initially and like the political
Still
infighting.
is.
Yeah, but like seeing it at the beginning and like
Yeah.
how like we're just a bunch of people hanging out in bars like arguing and shit.
Dude, I was reading
That's
about
literally how our country was founded.
Yeah,
it was
like,
a bunch
I
of guys arguing in bars, literally.
I literally read a thing last night that said that our founding fathers were drunk more than closely to 24/7 because the alcohol consumption back then was 7 gallons a person,
Well,
whereas
it was-
today's standard is 2 gallons per person per year.
Yeah, I believe it.
Except for the fact that they didn't consider beer or wine an alcoholic beverage back then.
Well, it's safer to drink than the water.
Exactly. They thought that water was peasants.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that we need to get back up to that 7. We might be able to have another revolution.
Yeah, the kind of revolution we're heading toward is not a pretty one, though. So moving on, what
we
do you...
might need 7 gallons of beer, Tim.
I think I need more than that.
All right. We can get on this.
All right, what have you been up to this week?
Well, if you can't tell, I've been fucking sick. So like it just like randomly fucking.
I'm putting
hit
up
me.
like a barrier right now between us. By the way, like there's an invisible shield that germs cannot penetrate.
I feel a hell of a lot better today. I really did. I thought about messaging you like last night and just being like, dude, we can't podcast this week because like yesterday, well, 2 days ago, and then yesterday, I just felt like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up this morning, like, I feel better. I'm still a little bit congested, but I'm going on vacation. And what the fuck? You get fucking sick before you go on vacation? That's some bullshit.
Well, it's better than. I mean, if you can get it through your system, it's better than getting sick while you're on vacation.
I guess that's true. So, other than being sick, we've been prepping for our vacation. I'm not going to really spoil that because we both are doing something special for spring break, and we're going to talk about that next week.
Sounds good.
But we spent all Sunday packing, so...
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
So, that's all I've really been up to this week, other than working a whole shit ton to get ready for vacation. But that brings us to the news. Do you want to talk some news?
Yeah, let's talk some news.
Oh, wait. You know what would be good?
Talking about some news?
Yeah, and turning up the volume so that it actually works.
Okay, let's talk about some news.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, what's up?
So I watched something last night.
I watched part of something until my wife fell asleep too.
Yeah?
Yeah, what was it?
You did it too?
I watched the first half hour.
Okay. So I watched part of Roseanne. I watched about the first 45 minutes.
Okay, you watched more than me. So, did you watch the show back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I loved it back in the day.
Okay.
So that's the reason why I watched it. So I have a trailer for us,
Okay,
and then we can talk about it.
all right.
History of television. No family was quite like the Connors.
Are you ever sorry we got married?
Every second of my life.
Nothing has changed.
Dad,
Tuesday, March 27th.
I thought you were dead.
Why does everybody else think I'm dead?
The family that looks like us
What are you doing with my pictures?
I'm getting rid of the ones where you guys were fat.
Those are the only ones where we look happy.
Can I have some money? I don't know. Mom, can I have some money?
I don't know. Can I have some money?
and laughs like no one else.
And go!
They're back.
I'm not afraid of you.
Give it time.
Roseanne, same cast, new episodes. Tuesday, March 27th on ABC.
Classics really do hold up.
So, what'd you think?
I liked the first part.
Yeah?
It's weird seeing some of the people looking a lot older, but
It is. It's kind of strange. I like that they hit on topics that were like relevant back then, and now they're hitting like on topics that are relevant now. So it's kind of cool.
yeah.
So I will definitely say that I could tell Roseanne's not used to being in front of a camera anymore. Where the rest of the cast is like been on TV shows or in movies and stuff. Roseanne really fell from limelight. I mean, she did Roseanne. And then I think I read somewhere that she moved to Hawaii and like started her own like cultural farm where she like literally lived off of her own land and was like a hippie almost
Weird.
for like 15 years. And
I
then
didn't know that.
DJ, the son off of Roseanne, moved out there and lived with her for like 5 or 6 years or something.
Okay.
And they just lived off the land and did that. There was even a TV show about it. And
I don't know if I'd ever come back if I did that.
yeah, I don't know. It just seemed like she wasn't comfortable being on camera anymore. It seemed like she hadn't hit her stride like she was before. So
Yeah.
everybody else was like used to it and ready to go. And it seemed kind of like maybe she just was trying to get reused to it, I guess.
Maybe. Yeah, I kind of know what you mean. Like
So I don't know.
she
We'll
wasn't.
see.
She wasn't as sharp.
No, and I think an hour episode for a 30-minute show was way too long.
Are they gonna do that every time?
I hope not. I hope
Yeah.
it's gonna be a normal 30 because I'll sit down and watch it for 30. I just couldn't stand
Well, neither
it.
one of us did make it all the way
Yeah,
through, so
I
that's
know.
a good point.
Yeah. So, anyways, other than that, we have you played some this game. We're gonna
I did.
jump down.
So
to the bottom
jumping
line.
ahead to a game I played, you can beat Far Cry 5 in about 10 minutes,
Okay.
and I did.
So the news here for this is I've been hearing a lot of people saying that's about as far as you need to go.
Well, if you play the game differently, you'll see that you kind of made the wrong decision, and like everything that happens from that point is sort of your fault. So Yeah, some people like the game. It's definitely more Far Cry, the more insane, like,
It's
flying around and stuff and shooting things, and it's
like
the same
space
crazy.
alien guns in the middle of redneck country, and I've heard a lot of people complaining that they're not. It was supposed to be like this like huge cult that you're supposed to be.
They
taking
could have
down.
gone a lot harder with the gods and guns thing, and they really kind of pulled their punch on it, is what I heard.
I've heard a lot of people saying that they pulled their punches on a lot of aspects of
Like,
it.
there's a lot of like modern stuff going on that they really could have tied to the ripped from today's headlines kind of stuff, and they just kind of pussyfooted back a little bit.
So I've heard a lot of people saying that they actually regret buying this one.
Well, I didn't buy it.
So
I rented it for $3.
I mean,
and I beat it.
I kind of feel like this is Far
If you go to our
Cry's-
YouTube channel, you
Yeah.
can you can watch me beat the game.
YouTube.com/plug-and-play-gamer. I feel like this is like the one where Far Cry could have really made itself into a game, because people on Far Cry 4 were like, meh, it's good, but it's the same. This is the one where they could have really shined, and they chose not to.
Or even if they didn't shine, they could have made it a lot more controversial and got a lot more people talking about it, which probably would have driven sales.
And that's what they advertised it as, was a controversial game.
They really did. Like, when we were at PAX, like, the booth for it was like an old-timey church.
Yeah.
And, like, the cult leader's kind of generic. Like,
Yep.
they're a little
And there's a fucking cheeseburger bear that is your companion. Jesus Christ.
Video games. Well,
All right.
speaking of ridiculous video games, this probably next bit's probably got you excited.
So, Duke Nukem is back,
The
baby.
cheesiest video game of them all.
So, not as only is Duke Nukem back,
Mm-hmm.
it's back in movie format.
Uh-huh.
And the script's not wrote.
You don't need a script.
And nothing's signed. But they've got their lead actor,
Uh-huh. Who is it?
John Cena, from the WWE. The most white-collar motherfucker out there that's, like, most politically correct.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, I can't see him getting out there and womanizing people. So this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
I think it's gonna be terrible.
yeah, that's all I really have though.
Is
So
that it for our news?
that's it for the news this week.
Let's talk some tech. So I think a while back we featured my Insignia.
And mine too.
Oh, you got it as well.
I got it as well. Because of you.
Well, we might want to stop using it.
I mean, I haven't used it yet, so I'm good.
Okay, well, Switch owners are saying that third-party docks are bricking their consoles.
Yep.
Now, this has been an issue for a while with the Nyko version.
Okay, so just leading to this,
Okay.
90% of the people that I've heard they're using other docks have also tried to modify their Switches. I'm just saying that could be potentially it.
So I read for about a half an hour through Reddit, all sorts of different forums. Nyko keeps coming up. I haven't seen anyone say mine Insignia dock bricked.
That's right, bitches!
Well, I'm just saying that. However, as a public service announcement, you might want to stop using a third-party dock because the latest firmware update, 5.00, I think it is, did something with the USB-C. First of all, Nintendo Switches are using a really weird USB-C protocol. Like, it's not standard.
Really?
It's not industry standard.
That's weird.
So Nyko tried to reverse engineer it, and they got it wrong. So it's worked some of the times, but even before this update, Nykos have bricked Switches. That's a known thing. But after this 5.0 firmware update, a lot more have been going on. So Reddit, Twitter, big enough that Kotaku covered it.
So is Nyko offering refunds or fixes? Or...
So Nintendo, if you tell Nintendo that you're using a third-party Switch, they might not even fix your Switch.
No!
But even if they do fix your Switch, you could lose your 80-hour Zelda save because they don't do save backups. They don't save the cloud. They have to figure that shit out. Like, if they launch their $20 a year online service...
Without backups?
Without a cloud save feature... Fuck them, seriously.
Yeah, no, I'll pay $20 a year just for the cloud
cannot
save.
download saves to a SD card. It's ridiculous, and it's absolutely fucking... Like, this issue aside, it is fucking ridiculous that you cannot back up your saves on the Switch.
Yep.
Especially when you got games like Skyrim, Zelda, that... Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. Xenosaga.
Oh, Xenoblade.
Like, any kind of long RPG. The fact that you can't back up your save is just stupid. So Nintendo did issue a statement to Kotaku recommending that Switch owners only buy officially licensed Switch products.
Jesus.
Unlicensed products and accessories do not undergo Nintendo's testing evaluation process. They might not work at all with their game systems, and they could have compatibility problems with certain games, Nintendo Switch system itself, and other licensed accessories and peripherals. Now, I would have no problem with that, except that their fucking dock is $90 for a damn piece of plastic that just is basically an HDMI and USB-C splitter.
Yep.
And that's bullshit.
It is.
Like, it should not be more than $40. It just shouldn't.
If it was $40, I'd pay for it.
I don't even like the form factor, but I would get over that. I like the form factor of my Insignia more.
Oh, me too.
So I'm pissed about this. Like, I haven't put it in my Insignia dock since I read this article. I'm going to wait a little bit, even though I haven't heard any confirmed Insignia dock issues. Only the Nyko and this other weird brand I didn't even heard of. But yeah, public service announcement. You might want to not dock your Switch in a third-party dock if you don't want to brick it.
Don't want to break it.
That's our tech talk for this week.
Sweet. All right. Well, we're gonna take one break really quick, and we'll be right back with some Kickstarter, another tasty treat, and games we've been playing, and game releases.
Sweet.
And we are back. Second half, tasty treats in hand, and this one is coming from Spolzel's Brewery out of Shiner, Texas. So if you're not gathering that, Tim, that's 2 Texas beers.
That's pretty crazy.
Born in Bavaria, Cosmo Spolzel's passion for beer carried him as far as Egypt before arriving in Shiner, Texas. And that is all you need to know about the founder of Spolzel's Beer.
Okay.
And this is the 777.
It's like the opposite of 666.
Yep. There's not a whole lot of it. It is an Indian Pale Ale Lager.
That's not a pale ale, it's a lager.
Oh, well.
IPL, Indian Pale Lager. So it should be lighter, although it looks as darkly colored as a...
Well, what USA Today did say, if you're looking for a hoppy lager, here's your lager. So,
okay, cheers.
Cheers.
It's really light-bodied.
Very light-bodied.
But it is hoppy.
This is like a very good summer beer.
Yeah. We should be outside recording now.
Alright, we'll be right back, guys.
And we're back.
We're back outside in my office.
It made us sneeze. We came back.
All right.
You ready to kick it? You're not ready to kick it.
I mean, I could be. You ready to kick it?
Yes, let's kick it. All right, guys. I'm going to take us to...
Hold on. If you take the first initial of your first Kickstarter and the last 3 initials of your second Kickstarter, Lego.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. If you say that my second Kickstarter, it sounds like something completely different. It sounds like an exercise women do to keep certain areas tight.
Kegel.
But we're not talking about that. Right now we're going to the bathroom.
Why do you always find the shittiest Kickstarters?
Because, Zach, have you ever taken a huge dump, and then when you left the bathroom, people were staring at you because it smelled so bad?
I mean, all the time, every day.
Okay, well... Lulu's got
I might need to have that looked at.
Lulu might have a solution for you.
God damn it.
Your notifications are still on.
Shit.
Okay, so we're going to start the video that describes this product, and all you need to know for the first part, since it's kind of a visual, is they're standing around a toilet and there's a flower wilting on top of it. It's the tale of the O'Smellies. That's the sound of the flower wilting on the toilet.
What more could we have done?
We did all we could. We even tried exorcism.
Spring is condemned.
We've tried every freshener, spray, and odor eliminator that there is. It always ends up smelling like a mixture of vanilla and...
Shipped! It's here! This will change everything. It's the Lulu, the future for Luz.
The future for Luz?
For your number 2s.
Seems too good to be true.
Well, we've got nothing to lose. Show us what it does. It does.
It's simple. It prevents your doos from smelling, and it's automatic. Lulu is the only automatic toilet spray. You simply place the Lulu on the side of the toilet, and it sprays a blend of essential oils onto
shit
the
on
water
your
in the
Lulu.
bowl, which seals the odors from escaping and eliminates smelly
better.
molecules.
How do you
Lulu
think it's
ensures that
activated?
everyone sprays before they go. It detects the moment you sit down from the heat of your bottom.
Just like how I detected your dad has a hot bottom.
Lulu does all the work for you. We were trying to fix the smell ourselves and weren't doing so well.
Remember the matches incident?
What? Where?
Your hair! Conventional toilet sprays are covered in germs, while Lulu is hands-free. And with
Except
other
for when you have
sprays, by
diarrhea
the
and
time
you
you
shit
actually
all over the
remember to
Lulu.
use them, you're already in the middle
Poor
of your
Lulu.
business. It's never good to notice business as it's happening.
Son, shut the door!
Lulu's easy to refill canister will last the average family over a month. It's not just my family. Everyone needs Lulu. 9 out of 10 people have smelly bowel movements, and the 10th person is a liar. Don't want to blind yourself at night? Lulu automatically lights up with your choice of 9 colors, making it very useful for any of your nighttime bathroom journeys or your nighttime bathroom raves. Lulu is water resistant and can be cleaned with just 1 wipe, or if you're a leprechaun, about 100 wipes with those tiny little hands.
You just had to have a leprechaun in the ad, didn't you?
What?
With Lulu, there's no need
The
for
fuck?
anyone to be embarrassed by the smell of their loo. These crazy stinkers don't stink anymore.
They're all sniffing. All right, so last week, guys, I promised that I would pick some Kickstarters that I wouldn't be like tempted to back. So here we are.
I'm pretty positive you're gonna back this one. You backed.
I did back
You
something
backed
that the
a
Illumina,
fucking-
the Illumable, which has a similar feature, which was to light up your toilet so you could go to the bathroom in the middle of the night without turning on the light. It has that built in, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, so they're asking for $10,000. They've got 44 days to go. The 145 backers. They're currently at $11,000. $36 gets you 1 Lulu and 2 refills, and there's only 55 left of those.
Batteries included.
Yep. Scrolling up to the insane, there's 24 out of 25 of these left. You can get the mega pack of 20 Lulus and plus refills for $700. So it's almost half price. So if you, I don't know, like to shit a lot, I guess.
If you have a lot of shits, mate.
I mean, this doesn't seem like a terrible product, honestly.
No, it really doesn't. There's a lot of dumber ones out there.
But I thought it was funny.
It's pretty funny. And the actual video is amazing.
It is.
It's very fucking good.
Unless you're Irish, then you're probably really offended. But that's okay.
Probably.
So that's my first kick it. What about you?
Well, Tim.
You suck, is what. You pretty much. This is the one I would have picked, but you picked it first.
Yeah, it's that Good Life.
Tell me about the Good Life.
The Good Life is a new video game co-developed by
Swery.
Is his name Swery?
Swery. Mm-hmm.
Swery and Yukoi Futatsugi, along with their teams at White Owls and G Rounding. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them talk about it. Well, actually, what do you want to say about Swery?
So, like,
you were praising this guy.
I
As like a
covered
genius.
this. I covered this guy. He tried to launch it on Fig, I think.
Yeah,
originally.
I think so. Yeah,
it didn't work out. So he announced this originally back at PAX last year. Back when it didn't work out. So now he's going to Kickstarter to try again to get some funding for this. You get to be a cat and like a detective. There's like a murder mystery and you're a fucking cat. People turn into cats at night. So
okay,
that's the basic. But let's go ahead and watch the video. Hopefully it's in English.
It's not. So we'll get to just transcribe it.
Oh, okay, we get to describe it to you.
Yeah.
That's okay. Pull it up.
Brought to us by Swery.
A new mystery from the creator of Deadly Premonition. It's like a cool pastoral scene.
The happiest town in the world.
Or is it?
This is inhuman. Just what did I uncover here?
The body of a young lady is discovered.
What the hell?
Fuck! Who is the killer?
in a charming English village. Surrounded by the bizarre villagers.
The very political villagers.
And the shocking secret the town is hiding.
Probably they turn into cats at night.
Probably. What the fuck?
This part reminds me of like Professor Layton, like the art style.
People become cats/dogs at night.
They added the dogs to
Honestly, the dogs just look like cats with really long legs.
Yeah.
So.
This looks a little further along in development than the first time they showed it.
I'm pretty sure this is like, he doesn't need the money, he just wants to have the money.
I think he needs the money. This is a tech demo. So what are they asking for this time?
Okay, so they're asking for $649,257 US.
Okay.
They currently have 3,610 backers.
Okay.
37 days to go.
Okay.
They're at $159,586 US. I don't think this is going to make it. I am going to keep track of this.
Yeah. I'm afraid you're right.
So, for... God damn it.
I thought you turned your notifications off.
Well, if I turn my notifications off, then it also turns off my fucking... Yeah, never mind. Anyways, so for $1 US or $100 or 100 yen, you can get the moral support tier. 15 gets you the good music tier. The good life on PC tier is $29 US. Or the granddaddy of them all, the hungry life tier, $9,548 US. Shipping not included. Follow the Good Life campaign and receive updates. The game on PC or PS4 digital version. Beta access on PC. Named in the credits in the Hungry Fans list. Digital OST, lossless format. Digital storyline overview PDF. Digital concept art portfolio PDF. 4 digital desktop wallpapers of various resolutions. Physical reward level t-shirt. Physical reward life hoodie. Physical reward life mug. Physical reward life pins. And physical reward life stickers. 4 sheets of stickers. Physical reward ultimate official supporter badge. Naomi alternate outfit. Alternate trees in the garden. Alternative house interior. Stuffed Sharapovi in game. Dinner with Swery in the game.
What?
I don't fucking know. Visit White Owl Studio followed by dinner with Swery in Osaka.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Physical collector's edition of The Good Life PC or PS4. So, there's 10 of those left.
Okay, I want to go back down a couple levels.
Hold on. I want to point something out. Shipping not included.
That sucks.
But, he doesn't say travel is not included. So, are you going to travel me to Osaka, you son of a bitch?
That's true. That might be a big oversight.
Yep.
Actually, was it 5,000?
Yeah. No, 9,000.
Okay. That's almost not a bad deal, because travel to Japan's pretty expensive.
Yep.
That's funny. The Dead Life tier is about $478 US, and there's only 8 left out of 25 for that.
Holy shit.
So people are backing at some higher levels.
Wow.
That comes with a lot of stuff you said, not
that gets you everything besides like the last few I said.
Mm-hmm. You get the hoodie, the stickers, all that stuff.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that's, So how many days has this been up, you think?
Probably like 4 or 5.
Okay, so it's at roughly a fifth of the way there? 20%?
Yeah.
I think it's got a shot.
I don't know.
I think it's got a shot. I am a little bit pessimistic. I'm not as pessimistic as you, though.
I mean, if it gets closer, I might buy it. It looks kind of fun.
Well, if you're serious about that, tell me, because I think there's one where it gets you 2.
Okay.
Double life tier.
Okay, cool.
So
how much?
77, I guess.
Doesn't really save you any, but
no, but we get some extra goodies.
That's cool.
I don't know. If you are serious, let me know.
For sure. All right, tell me about your Kegel camp.
Okay, so How much would you pay for a good bottle of water? Like
water included or not?
No, it's a bottle for your water. Let's put it that way.
I mean,
like
I bought one of those expensive like $30 ones, so $30.
Okay, so maybe you would actually go for this. So Kigo, this guy has like a Swedish accent, and every time he says Kigo, it sounds like Kegel.
Oh, god damn it!
Which, if you don't know, is an exercise women can do to tighten their vaginal muscles. So that made me laugh.
Kegel Camp app.
The other weird thing about this is it's made out of titanium, but it's squeezable.
So it's fake titanium.
I don't know. I'm a little weirded out by this whole project in general, but I want to feature it because it's weird.
Okay.
So let's let the guy describe it. It's $50 water bottle.
Hi, I'm Lucas. I'm from Switzerland, but this is not about cheese.
You starting over?
Yeah, I think so.
Lucas, I'm from Switzerland, but this is not about cheese.
He's from Lucas. It's not about cheese.
In sports, you want to leave as little as possible to chance. You want to optimize the way you train, the way you regenerate, the way you eat, the way you drink. And drinking has a massive effect on your performance. So why do we settle for water that tastes bad, contaminated by a plastic bottle? Now, a metal bottle or a glass bottle might give you a better taste, but it's too heavy. It's too much of a distraction when you have to unscrew it. It slows you down. You want to keep your pace, right? Keep your focus.
There's this bicyclist that looks like
also, you see,
right
I'm a team player, and in every good team, you share your bottle. But then, it's very important you can have contactless drinking for hygienic reasons. So you want to squeeze the bottle to push the water out. Everybody has this amazing equipment. Everything's high-tech, but then we drink from the cheap plastic bottles. Our water deserves better. We deserve better. Many told me it's not possible, but I kept going, looking for the right technology, looking for the right people, and here we are. The world's first squeezable metal bottle, Kigo. Born in Switzerland, designed in Vienna,
like
produced
Kigo?
in Denmark.
It does.
And that's where the magic happens.
A groundbreaking layering process makes it possible to create a titanium that's super light, extremely durable, and most of all, flexible. By the way, the company mastering this process is also renowned for producing accelerator parts for CERN.
Now all we need to keep going is your support to buy the tools and the materials for our first production run. Help us bring Kigo to life. Help us build the first squeezable metal bottle.
Help me bring the vagina muscle to life.
I'm a backer.
Are you?
No, I'm not a backer.
Oh, I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
All right, so they are looking for $31,000. They currently have $132,000 with 1,596 backers and 26 days to go. I'm a little confused. I'm not seeing the rewards.
Huh?
Here we go. I found it. All right, so like I said, the single Kickstarter edition Kigo bottle with 30% off is about $56 US.
Fuck that.
And there's only 46 left of those.
Shipping not included, I'll bet.
So regular price is $68. It says ships anywhere to the world. So I think shipping is included, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's say you have a football team and you want a whole bunch of these things. The top tier, $381.
Wait. Football or soccer?
Oh, wait. They don't have one for a whole bunch. That's pretty weird.
Well, that's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, that's not true. There is one for $30 for $1,180. The weird levels that are already gone that they had is like $381 for the 7th Kigo bottle ever produced, the 6th Kigo bottle ever produced.
What the fuck?
They were selling like the first through.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Those are all gone. Oddly enough. So yeah, if you want a whole bunch, you can get.
I want number 1, so it'll break on me
Too
day
late.
2.
You can get 30 of them for $1,100. So, I mean, it looks cool. I don't know if it looks $60 cool.
No.
I'm not sure how you make titanium flexible. I'm kind of more curious about that process.
Yeah.
So I want to maybe look into that later. But that's the Kigo. That's
Sweet.
Keego. It's not the exercise. It just sounds an awful lot like it, especially if you have a Swedish accent.
You want to hear about a speaker?
Yeah, tell me about your last Kickstarter.
So I got a 52 speaker, guys, the ultimate mountable speaker for the outdoors. I'm going to go ahead and let them talk about it.
Okay.
52 Speaker. 52 Speaker is a sleek, portable Bluetooth speaker, perfect for bike riders and outdoor enthusiasts. 52 Speaker is easy to mount. It can be attached to bike handlebars and backpack straps. The large volume control knob and the track control buttons allow you to control the playback of your music, even with thick gloves on. 52 Speaker will give you the optimized music experience catered to outdoor environments. The firmly mounted 52 speaker stays perfectly stable on all your outdoor activities. And it's compact and light. Stay connected by pairing your smartphone for hands-free calling.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you caught me out hiking. Out on Mount,
And take 52 Speaker with you everywhere because it's water and dust resistant. The FM radio auto-scanning feature lets you tune in and listen to FM broadcasts.
This is DJ Taylor, and you're tuned to the best oldie station still around. Don't touch that dial. Hey everybody, you're listening.
By connecting your smartphone to 52 Speaker, you can take various applications with you on your journey. For instance, you can hear traffic alerts and where to turn with Google's voice navigation. The possibilities are endless. Its built-in rechargeable battery has up to 7 hours of playtime. Enhance your outdoor experience with the 52 Speaker, the ultimate mountable speaker for the outdoors.
So that is the 52 speaker, guys. They are looking for $10,000 US. They have 230 backers, 37 days to go. They are currently at $17,591 US. They are out of Newport Beach, California, and it's a crisp, clear sound into the timeless design of a whiskey flask, perfect for on-the-go adventure and cyclists. So this isn't something like we would use very often, but it's a cool idea to have.
I can see my brother using it. He bikes primarily for transportation.
Yep. And like if I were to hike more often and stuff like that,
I want to hear how good it sounds.
How loud it gets.
That's the problem with the Kickstarter product is you don't get to see it before you back it.
Yeah.
And this is one of those I kind of want to see first.
Luckily, it's not super expensive.
Oh, okay. How much?
So the Kickstarter single pack, which gets you a 52 speaker for 14% off of retail.
Okay.
You get to choose your color. Mm-hmm. It is $59 US.
It's not too bad.
Comes with a 52 speaker, 2 holding mounts, so you can mount one on a bike and one on your backpack. A user manual, USB charging cable, a strap, and 2 rings. The couple pack is $98. It's everything times 2 of what I just said. There's 59 of those left. And the big granddaddy of them all, $3,999. The Mega Pack. Get 152 speaker packages for 42% off of retail. Choose the color of your 52 speakers at the end of the campaign. 200 holding mounts. 100 user manuals, 100 charging cables, 100 straps, and 200 rings. So that, again, is the 52 speaker. If you guys are outdoorsy or whatever, you guys like to go camping, check it out. Maybe get your speaker on.
Sweet.
So that brings us to the games we've been playing. Tim, what have you been playing this week?
I realized as I was preparing for today's show that all the games I've been playing this week are on PS4. I just thought that was kind of I thought that was a little interesting. So I've been playing some more. Okay, I lied. There's one I forgot to write down. I played a little bit more of Tesla versus
Lovecraft Switch.
Yep.
Gotcha.
But just a little bit. So I'm trying to beat a Colossus.
How many Colossi have you killed so far?
This week I beat number 6. So
out of 12, right?
I believe 16.
Oh Jesus!
So I just sent you a link if you want to play the audio of me killing the sixth one. And as you're playing the audio, I'll describe the sixth one. So you go deep under that's me stabbing him for the final time. He's a bearded guy with huge fists. And he like punches the ground at you, and you have to grab his beard and climb up him. What's cool about him is he's underground in this
He's got horse hooves.
More like
Tim, you killed the horse hoof guy.
Yeah. The cool thing about him is like the way he topples, you end up right on top of him. Usually you get thrown free. That's a little bit different. So I thought that was neat. So yeah, I'm trying to do like one a week. Sometimes I do 2 a week to catch up. The next one is really hard. It's one that's underwater.
What?
And it's electrified. So like when you get zapped, it throws you off. So it's a really hard one. But I beat number 7. Got that done. Kill him, destroying the world. Successfully.
You are a fucking asshole.
So I also rented Far Cry 5.
You are a fucking asshole, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy the world, Zach. I rented Far Cry 5 from Redbox, and I beat it. You can watch me play.
Did you literally just do that and then return it?
Uh-huh.
Jesus. You didn't start it like normally
No,
played around?
I beat the game, Zach.
Yeah.
Why do I need to do that?
I have no idea.
So I beat Far Cry 5, returned to Redbox, and you can watch my playthrough on our YouTube channel, which is
plugandplaygamer.com. Wait. YouTube.com/plugandplaygamer.
That's it. I also picked up, it came out, I think, just last week or a week before.
Last week.
Burnout Remastered.
2 weeks ago.
It came out for $40. It dropped in price to $30, and then I have my Gamers discount. So I got it for $23 brand new.
Shit.
Right. And I've been playing around with it a little bit, and it looks great. It's definitely an arcade racer, which I like. I don't like true simulation racers because I suck at them. And it's fun to just drive around the city.
You know what game I want them to bring back? Rush. I liked Rush or Cruis'n USA. Okay.
Well, it kind of reminds me of like Grand Theft Auto, the fact that it's just kind of fun to drive around the city and like not really do the races, just to fuck around and maybe do some jumps or something. But if you do want to do a race, what I like about this game is you literally pull up to any intersection and you just push down on the brake and the accelerator at the same time, and it starts whatever challenge is at that intersection.
That's cool.
And there's different challenges. There's traditional races. The other cool thing is the finish lines are always at the same place. There's like different points on the compass, like true north or northwest or northeast. So like you kind of know where you want to go. Like without there's a map and there's like guidelines, but you can also just like, okay, I need to start heading that way. So I kind of like that.
I've heard a lot of people complaining that like there's only like 10 endpoints to every race in the game.
Yeah, but there's like different styles of races. Like there's ones where people are trying to run you off the road. There's one that do stunts. It's not just the same thing over and over. There's variety. And you unlock cars, and if you have the camera, you can take a picture for your fucking driver's license.
Nice.
The soundtrack is really good. If you're into especially like late, like I don't know, like butt rock, I guess, basically. Like when you boot up the game, Paradise City by Guns N' Roses is playing.
Nice.
You know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Since the game is set in Paradise City, that's literally what they call it.
That's cool.
So it looks great. It's fun. It's challenging to me because I don't do a lot of racers. But I want you to check it out because I know you've never played this game.
Did you buy it physical?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I definitely want you to borrow it at some point. So another game I'm playing that I want to play with you, but my daughter convinced me to play with her, is A Way Out. And this is from, I think...
Psst, Tim.
What?
Are we in Paradise City?
We should visit Paradise City.
Yeah, we probably should.
You really want that trademark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is like that's how the game starts up, just like this.
It's pretty fucking cool.
It is pretty fucking cool, and like you're like imagine a cityscape at sunset, like panning and like different scenes going by, cars driving by. It's just cool. It's very cool.
I'm pretty sure that's all we can play. So.
Yeah. I definitely recommend trying it out. Like it's it comes with all the DLC of the original game, and of course it's up-res and looks better. Yeah. It's a very good package of a game. I think almost everybody should at least check it out.
All right, so you're talking about A Way Out.
A Way Out, yes. This is a cooperative game set in kind of like a
couch co-op, some would say.
Couch co-op, but what I learned when I picked it up is another person can play the game even if they don't own it.
Okay, so I find this interesting and cool, very cool on their aspect. I don't know if that's the way I'd want to play it with you, though.
It's not ideal, but let's say I wanted to play it with Anthony.
That's true.
And Anthony lives in Canada. For those
Yeah.
who probably don't know who Anthony is. All he would have to do is download a special version from the PSN store, which is like they call it
the demo version.
And it won't play by itself. But if I invite him to join my game, it unlocks or whatever.
Yep.
He has to have PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live if you're on those platforms. I think if it's on
Windows.
I don't know if it's on Windows or if it's on Origin, because it's a EA product. I don't know if it's on Steam, for example. But regardless, whatever platform you're playing it on, both people don't need to own it, which I think is cool.
The problem is, it's not cross-platform.
Not at all.
So.
No. You have to have the system that I'm playing it on.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's these two guys that kind of meet up in prison and they decide to escape. That's the short version of the plot.
They're like, "Hey, are you tired of getting fucked in the butt? Yeah, me too. So let's go."
Speaking of butts, so I'm playing this with my 13-year-old daughter, and the very first 5 minutes,
yeah,
this guy is getting processed in a prison, which involves him getting stripped down and deloused, which means he's sprayed with a hose, butt-ass naked, and there's
his dick's just flopping everywhere.
There's some dick flopping for a good 2 or 3 seconds. So that was fun.
That's gotta be awkward as fuck.
It was a bonding moment.
Yeah. That's what a dick looks like when it gets sprayed
it wasn't
down
like
by a hose.
It wasn't like ridiculous, like the camera didn't zoom in on or anything, but it was definitely there.
There's his penis.
It was definitely there. It did not shy away from it. It didn't zoom up to it, but there was some dick.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said your daughter could play it.
No, it's we've moved on. My daughter does enjoy playing it. Like one of the scenes we just played was I'm trying to unscrew a plate behind a toilet with a tool we just got in another mission. And so she's checking the hallway from her cell back and forth while I'm unscrewing, and there's all these buttons, things I have to do to unscrew it. And if the guard comes, she has like a couple seconds she can distract him, but meanwhile she's like telling me physically next to me, "Hey, the guard's here," so I have to like put the toilet back, make everything look like it's supposed to. So there's like communication is key, and we're both doing different things, different tasks, and the split screen is really cool. It's not like static, like 50-50, like sometimes one of ours will be way bigger, or actually sometimes it'll zoom out and only one person's really playing. So it switches back and forth, really cool. The voice acting is really good.
I remember being super excited about this when they announced it.
We need to play this.
We will.
So
for
we have
sure.
to.
We'll stream it.
It's a short game. It's about 6 hours from what I've heard. I think we've played about 1 hour, my daughter and I. And she's like always asking when she gets home from school, Dad, can we play? So it's really exciting that she wants to play a game with me.
That's cool.
Even though it's like so inappropriate.
Seeing as how your daughter's not like the biggest video game nerd.
There's like shankings, there's like bad language, like I already described, there's nudity. It's like the worst. I'm probably a horrible parent, but I don't know.
I'll forgive it.
Yeah, it's a good time. I highly recommend if you have a buddy, even if they're long distance, because you can.
Yeah.
Just play this game, and it's reasonably priced too. It's not full.
It's $30.
Yeah, and I think it's I want to see more games like this.
Sweet.
So Way Out, check it out. What have you been playing, Zach?
Jackbox. Party Pack 4! Bitches!
Is this just like your Friday night thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Party Pack 4.
Did you see the link to the game that I think you should be playing?
It's not coming to Android.
I thought it was a PC game.
Which one?
The PC build simulator?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one you sent me yesterday. The
Alto? Yeah.
Alto's Adventure one. That's coming, yeah. I have not played that one yet.
It's $17. You could like build PCs all the time.
It's a little bit expensive.
It has real parts.
I know. It's like legitimately sponsored parts. Like
I think you would
parts.
actually, as stupid as it is, like have fun playing this dumb game where you build all these custom PCs and put your little lights in and your coolers and max out your specs, and like you have to update drivers and shit. Like it's like this whole like simulator of like building.
I might have to buy it just to play it.
I really think you should. Or I guess your birthday's coming up. So one or the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we've been playing, or what I think you should be playing.
Yeah.
What about games that are coming out this week?
Hold on.
What?
Jackbox Party Pack 4.
Oh, okay.
I haven't talked about this one yet.
I thought you had.
No,
okay.
I just got it.
So what games did you play?
So we have Fibbage 3, I think it is, which is like a lying game.
Okay.
It's pretty fun. And then, what else is in Jack? Oh, there's a monster dating sim.
Okay.
Think of AOL.
Okay.
So I made every single person come up with fake names.
Uh-huh.
And on the count of 3, we all joined. There were 6 of us.
Okay.
And no one knew who anybody was.
Because you all had fake names.
Yep.
Okay.
And we had to try and date each other. And it was like a matching
So it's like a
game.
chat room, or
Yeah, no, like it's like AOL. Like you have different usernames. You click on a username, chat with them. You can only send 4 messages a night though. And then you have to, at the end of the night, you have to pick somebody to date.
Okay, that sounds fun.
It's pretty interesting.
Okay.
I fucked everybody in that game. Literally, I dated every single person in that game.
Congratulations.
Yeah! I won. I'm the ultimate dater. And then,
So you must have been playing that other game then. The Seducer game?
Yeah, I'm good at that.
We need to stream that at some point.
We should. The Super Seducer?
Super Seducer?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm trying to think what else that game has in it. Party Pack 4 is definitely not one to pick up.
Is there a You Don't Know Jack?
No.
Lame.
Yeah. There's only... Actually, You Don't Know Jack is not in any of the You Don't Know Jackbox Party Packs.
It's in the first one.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
I have the first one. It's not there.
Then how am I playing it?
Okay, maybe it's there? I guess maybe I've never opened it. Wait, I think I might only have 2,
It
3,
is in
and
at
4.
least one of them.
I think I might only have 2, 3, and 4.
Okay, that it's in one.
Okay. I would not recommend picking up Party Pack 4.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine, but Party Pack 3 and Party
So
Pack 2
they
are
keep
way
saying
better.
these are packs. Can you buy these games individually
No.
anywhere? That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd buy that Monster Dating one.
The Monster
If it was
Dating
like
one is
$4
fun.
or whatever.
Yeah. But no, like, I think there's like one called Espionage or something in there. And it's okay, but it's not great. It's like they give you a fact, and then the main person of that round has to say whether it's above or below. So the question could be like, this percentage of African Americans graduated college in 1972. And then you literally select the percentage from 0 to 100. And then every other person either votes less or greater.
I see.
And then you get points based on that.
It does sound boring.
Yeah, it's not that great. So yeah, I played that. We talked some game releases.
Yes, now that we've talked about Party Packs 4, we can
So I did add in some of last week's because we didn't actually cover last week's.
Yeah, last week was a hot mess.
Yeah. So Sea of Thieves, Xbox One, PC.
I have not heard great things about that game, by the way.
If it was free to play, I'd play it. But that's
a lot of people were looking forward to this.
Yep.
It is an Xbox exclusive. But yeah, it's not getting a...
I have learned a special way to fuck it over, though.
How's that?
So Game Pass,
Uh-huh.
you get a 7-day free trial.
Okay.
But if you go to Game Pass and you pay for a month, they give you 30 days on top of the 7. So you get 37 days free trial.
Okay. And
then they charge you. Cancel before your 30th day, and you don't get charged. So you get 37 free days.
Okay.
That's about as long as you need for Sea of Thieves. So, unless they start adding shit in, this game's gonna flounder very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Titan Quest, PS4, Xbox One. A Way Out, PS4, Xbox One, PC. Detective Pikachu, 3DS.
I heard there's a free Kindle book that catches you up on Detective Pikachu.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I'll try to put a link somewhere for us.
Okay. Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, PS4, PC. Pure Farming, 2018.
Is this the farming sim that Q played or
Nope.
not?
Nope.
Okay.
He played Farming Simulator.
Okay. This
one's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, PC. I can't believe there's 2 fucking farming games. Atelier. Is that right? Atelier.
I think it's Atelier.
Atelier, Lighty, and Sewell, The Alchemist, and the Mysterious Paintings. PS4, PC, and Switch.
Speaking of games that Q has probably played.
Probably. Far Cry 5, PS4, Xbox One, PC. MLB The Show 18, PS4. Agony, PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Is that the one where you go to hell?
Maybe.
I'm going to look it up.
Okay. And Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, PC. So that brings us to the end of this episode, guys. Don't forget to check us out at facebook.com/plug-and-play show, Twitter and Instagram, plug-and-play-cast, youtube.com/plug-and-play-gamer. You guys can always check us out over at theplugandplaygamer.com and thebuttonsmashers.com. And until next week, don't forget to prime and shine.
Fuck Nazis.
I thought you forgot that.
Never forget.